looks like we are live. All right, just out here in the shop, cleaning up a little bit. I got to make some room for the wife's new toy. She just got a new X-Tool laser engraver, so I figured I'd come out here and do some cleaning up, and might as well bring you guys along with me. I got my my bourbon and Coke. Tonight I'm drinking Maker's Mark. It's what I prefer to drink. All right, so I'm just going to get to cleaning the shop here and wait for some people to come on so that we can start having a conversation. We were supposed to get a big snowstorm today, and I was hoping to make a video doing some plowing, but well, it kind of fizzled out on us. So, no video for that. Now, I was also going to do a video on this. I don't know if you can see that in the... Cannot. Got a lighted mirror over here that I just that we just made a video on, and I cracked the mirror, so I trashed the video. Is what it is. Everybody makes mistakes, right? Highly doubt we're going to get any viewers on this live anyway. It wasn't planned. See if we got any viewers yet. No viewers. Well, boy, that's quite a lag. But I am. And I got one person watching, which is probably me. And that's fine. I don't care at all. I'm just going to enjoy my drink, clean my shop. Yeah, let me show you what I got going on over here. miter station. Had these sound panels up here just to, I don't know, try and get rid of some of the echo, but it didn't really work, so I'll probably get rid of that. I think I'm gonna put the wife's in the laser engraver right here for now, until we can get an enclosure built, and then we can move that back upstairs into her crafting room. She's been doing a lot of great, a lot of cool stuff. Probably a little hard to see that, but it's a lit up mirror coffee cup. Got me an overhead camera view where if I wanted to show you what's in my coffee cup right here, I could do that. I can do hands-on reviews, fiddle with stuff, whatever. So that's going to come in really handy because starting right off soon, I'm going to be we're going to be doing a little bit of a video series. I'm going to take a plan for a workbench that I bought from another YouTuber, show how they built it, and I'm going to see if the average person can build that, and you know what it costs, if it's different, if the plans helped, they didn't help, and really, you know, just how it comes out. I'm not the most detail-oriented builder out there. I kind of get frustrated and cut some corners, and sometimes things don't work out, so we're going to do that, and I think we're going to do that live, probably over a two episodes, I think, maybe 3 episodes, depending on, you know, really how it goes and what the viewership wants. So we'll see. Well, still no viewers yet, but that's all right. I like it. Now I did get a new toy. I got a Festool domino. There's a lot of controversy on the domino, and I get it. But I had an opportunity to get one, and I did. Just the little one, what is it, the 500, something like that. Haven't even used it yet. So I'm gonna put out a video on, you know, what the average woodworker, hobbyist, you know, what I think of it, and really, is it necessary? I know it's not necessary. I've been doing this a long time. Never had one before, so, you know, but we'll see. We'll see if it wows me, all right? getting caught up with the chat here. Oh, there isn't any because there was no viewers yet. All right. Yeah, so we bought the wife an X-Tool 40, is it a 40 watt? So, sorry about that. We bought the wife, I think it's a 40 watt laser. She's doing all kinds of stuff with it. Might get into craft fairs and that stuff this spring. So if that's this spring, then we have to get that stuff. Really, we got to start, producing it now so we can get it out for these craft fairs in the spring. She does a lot with the Cricut and crafting and whatever. She's really good at it, and I don't know. I saw an opportunity to give her something that she likes, and to do, and we'll see what she does with it. So far I like it. It's pretty neat. She's doing a way better job than I would have. I would have tossed the thing out the window by now, and she's set the smoke alarm off a few times, and it is what it is. But that should be fun, and it should give us something to do. If I make something in the shop and she gets to engrave it, or if I get to make her blanks of some sort and she gets to engrave those and sell them, or maybe put them on an Etsy store. She doesn't have an Etsy store, but maybe she'll start one, and I think that'd be a pretty good time. And let me show you this mirror she made. It's probably pretty hard to see on the camera, but she made this mirror and she etched the back of it, and I built the frame and put some LED lights in it so it lights up. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll shut the lights off for a second. So that's that anyway. That's our plan for that. Oh, I gotta put the blade back in my table saw. Take my dado blade out. Probably hard to hear me. I don't have a lapel mic on, just the mic on the ceiling. But I was using my dado blade to cut the groove, put that mirror in. Because the mirror was just a little different than the 1/4 inch backing Luan that I had in there. So I'll put this blade back in. So I don't forget. Really need to get dust collection. Yeah. Always make sure I put the riding knife back switch that back out for my normal zero clearance plate. Alright. Well, I just lost some viewers, I think. I think I had a couple on there. Alright, SpecCat72. Yeah, you know, I keep getting it squared away. And then it goes to shit and I, do it again, so. That's how we do it, right? But it's things like this, why can't I just put this back where it goes? And oh, Space Cat 72. Why did I say Spec Cat 72? Alright, so like I said, wife's gonna be doing some engraving. I'm gonna be doing some Festool domino stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it or not, but I had a really good chance, a really good deal to get that, so I did. I'm hoping next weekend to start doing live episodes of trying out these different people's build plans. Like I said, I'm gonna switch the view real quick. So I've got my workbench as a piece of styrofoam on two sawhorses, okay? Works great to cut down cheap goods, but I need an actual assembly table, so I'm gonna build one. I don't remember, I already bought the plans. I don't remember off the top of my head whose they were, but my plan is to see if building a workbench assembly table from somebody else's plans, if it's going to come out, because I'm just an average woodworker. I'm not a pro. I want to see if I can make that thing come out as good as they did. With the materials I have available, whether it's my local Lowe's, I don't have a place to get Baltic birch, so it's going to be 3/4 oak or maple plywood. We just don't have some of those things. The laminate on the top, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get that. I'm gonna try. If not, it is what it is. But I'm gonna build it by the plans. It's got a couple of drawers in it, and it's built out of 4x4s and 2x4s. So should be fun. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. I hope that it comes out good enough. I guess. I mean, I built these cabinets, and I think they came out relatively well. And I built those after watching somebody's video or whatever, and I kind of made it up in my mind and did what I wanted to. This time I want to actually do it by the plans and make it, in spec to the plan. Only cost me $12 to buy the plan, so I figured it was well worth it. And it's should be pretty good content. Me fucking up some a workbench, I guess. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, you're right. It is a typical garage, and I'm into so much stuff, man. I'm into woodworking, I'm into mechanics, and I own a business. I own a dumpster rental business. Oddly enough, you can check that out on YouTube. It's Thibodeau Services, THIBODEAU Services. Just started that last year, so that took up a lot of time. And I did a lot of YouTube videos on that too. And then, let's see, I work nights as a diesel mechanic at a local Kenworth shop. So, you know, I don't have a ton of time to keep my shop perfect and whatever. And this is typically the time of year where I'm shoveling snow or plowing snow, and I'm shuffling firewood and whatever. Oh, and that's another thing. We got a new wood stove. So on this channel last year, I did some Vermont castings videos where I, you know, talked about the best way to make a fire, how to change a gasket on that wood stove or whatever. And we finally realized that that was not big enough for what we wanted, and it was a catalytic converter stove, which I really don't like. So we went with a Yodel stove. It's a reburn stove. Man, what a difference! All right, so I really need to do a video on that. That is an amazing stove. Yodel does an exceptional job building wood stoves. So I should probably do a video on that. What else we got going on? I had, you know, a couple people watch the video where, you know, I was kind of, oh, woe is me. And I did a video on my ear thing and, you know, whatever. And that's kind of taken up some time too. But, yeah, so that's what we got going on. We're going to be doing some crafting and, with the wife's X-Tool with her laser engraver, and I'm going to be building stuff for her to laser engrave and so on and so forth. And, we're going to be building that workbench. We're going to be talking about this. I might use, the plans don't call for dominoes or any special joinery to put this thing together, but I might use it for that. I also owe my daughter a big built-in bookshelf. So one of the videos I saw for that I really liked, the guy used dominoes, and that's really what got me looking for one, and I found a pretty good deal. So I might, if the live videos for the workbench, the assembly table, if that goes well and it goes good and it's well received, I'll probably do another series of episodes that are live that you know, I build this bookcase and hope it comes out all right. And I'm not holding anything back. Like, if it's not square, I fuck it all up, man, it is what it is. All right, I'm not perfect. I'm no wood whisperer, no 731 Woodworks or Bourbon Maw, even though bourbon, I love it. So that's what we got going on for the year coming up, and I'll be making more videos for my other channel. And I'm really hoping to get some traction with this one, get some more subscribers, and really whittle out that niche and find out, you know, is it diesel mechanic videos that people like to see, the tools, the snap-on stuff? Is it the woodworking in the shop and that stuff? Maybe it's plowing and firewood. You know, maybe it's all of it. Maybe it's just people don't mind just sitting around and bullshitting with a guy, having a drink every weekend. You know, we'll see what it turns out to be. Let me check some of these comments here. Oh, we got a couple more. All right. Hey, I really appreciate your sub on that. You'd be surprised how hard it is, number one, to talk to a camera. Just have a conversation basically with yourself. Got a light in my face and a camera and whatever. And to get people to subscribe is pretty cool. I picture it like this, right? Like somebody's walking down the road and they see a guy standing in his garage and he's, you know, talking and blah, 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 and they can't hear what he's saying. And well, shit, they stop in and kind of like what he's got going on and have a seat and see what he's going to do, you know, what he's going to do next. So this channel, I've got about 450 people in my garage right now, and on my other channel I have a couple hundred. But it's fun, and it allows you to kind of think out loud, you film it, you know, maybe it goes nowhere. Maybe in the editing process, you watch it and you're like, oh, what the fuck am I even talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. So you just trash it. And sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't care. Just gonna put myself out there and try it out. So that's what this live is all about. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of talking to myself. I'm looking around like, what do I need to clean up in the shop? And hey, I might as well just go live. And nobody watches it, and I'll just, I'll make it as private and nobody will see it, so. But anyway, yeah, absolutely, thanks for your sub on the other channel. All right, we got 3 people watching, that's 4 more than I thought ever would. All right, what am I gonna do here? I've got a heck of a mess going on. I need to build a thing for this, let me show you this here, festival. So this is the Festool domino that I bought. It's a DF500, and it's got a bunch of dominoes in here. Let me see if I can switch that view over to this one. How do you open it? There we go. See, I haven't even opened this thing yet, really. But it's got a lot of stuff in there. It's a pretty slick looking rig. All right, still got the blue. Oh no, I guess that's the color. I thought that was a plastic piece. But now the reason that I got this was because I got to make my daughter this bookcase, and normally I would just I'd cut a dado out, rabbits on the end, you know, so on and so forth. But she really wants this one to be kind of modular and huge. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to build it all as one, number one. It's going to be probably four 18-inch wide bookshelves. I don't believe, and they're going to be 8 feet tall, I don't believe that I'd be able to build that and get it into her house without just building it there. So I'm going to build 4 separate bookcases. I'm going to face frame them so they look like they're one. And I think I was watching a video, I don't remember who from, and I decided I think I need a domino. I've got a biscuit joiner. I could have done dowels. I could have done, of course, dados, rabbits, you know, a multitude of different joinery techniques. But I said, you know what? It's really a good opportunity to get myself a domino. And if I don't like it, I'll just sell it. That's all there is to it. No, I won't. I'll keep it and show it off in videos. All right, let me check these comments. All right, we still got 3 people watching. That's good. Hit that thumbs up if you're liking what I'm doing here. You know, I see people go live all the time, and it's always in a podcast kind of setup, and they're, you know, it's a headshot, and they're, you know, big mic hanging down or whatever, and I have a mic hanging right here that you probably can't see. Well, let me kind of show you what I've got going on here. See, I've got a mic and a GoPro hanging from the ceiling. There's my good camera. monitor up there so I can see what's going on. Then over here I've got an A10 Mini, which allows me to switch back and forth from camera to camera. What I found the biggest problem with making videos was, you know, I might be over here doing something and I got to stop and go to the table saw for a minute and cut something. So I'd have to stop the video, move my camera, get everything set up, make one little cut and come back. So I ended up buying another camera, and then I said, well, okay, if I record on both cameras, my editing software will let me switch back and forth. Well, geez, that's still a pain in the ass. So I bought this A10 Mini so I can just, you know, if I'm gonna go over to the table saw, or let's say right now I'm gonna go over to the chop saw, I can say, oh, I'll meet you over at the chop saw. Hey, thanks for meeting me over here at the chop saw. See, I can just switch back and forth. And I was thinking that was gonna make my videos a little easier to make. And when I was researching it, I found out that this thing is perfect for live streaming. Makes it more professional or something. So I figured, let me try that out and I'll go live for a couple of times. All right, let's see what we got in the other comments. All right. Well, that's about a half an hour. I don't have any heat out here in the garage, so, you know, things get a little cold. Here's my heater right here. So I'm thinking about putting a heat pump out here. I'm up in Maine, and it will get below zero, and I know that a heat pump is not going to help me too much below zero, but, you know, is it going to help me stay above 40, 50 degrees? I'd be happy with, you know, 50, 55 degrees in here. I think that would be workable. I could still comfortably come in here, you know, wear a shirt and do what I want to do for fun and whatever. So let me know in the comments down below, because I'm sure, you know, if anybody's going to watch this, it's mostly going to be the replay. Do you have a heat pump, or what type of heat do you have in your shop? Keep in mind, I cannot have a big Modine heater up on the thing. We don't have natural gas. We don't have propane that runs by the house, you know, underground or whatever. So it's basically going to be electric or electric. Because I don't want to, we use oil heat and wood heat in the house. I don't want to put a wood stove out here. My insurance wouldn't be very happy about that. So let me know if you use a heat pump. How does that work out for you? Does it keep it at least bearable? And does it keep your tools from kind of rusting, you know, when it gets cold in here, and then produces a lot of moisture and whatever. I do get some rust issues, like on my table saw table and stuff like that. So let me know what you do for heat, and I'll take it into consideration when I start pricing out a heat pump. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here next Saturday or Sunday. If we're not plowing, I think we're gonna be plowing on Saturday, so it's probably gonna be Sunday in the afternoon. We're gonna start with our workbench assembly table build, and I will have the information on whose plans that I bought. And I'm sure that if you're a woodworker, you've heard of their channel. And I'm gonna go step by step see how it works out for me. And I hope it comes out as beautiful as it did for him, because it's a really nice assembly table. So if you want to do that, tune in next weekend, Saturday or Sunday afternoon. As soon as the weather forecast is a little more accurate for next weekend, I will set that up as a live stream, so it should send out notifications when that's going to happen. So make sure you hit the notification bell, hit the like on this video if you like it. I know it's just me rambling, drinking a drink, but and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and think about subscribing. You know, it makes me feel better about what I'm doing, and maybe I'm not crazy just talking to myself in my garage in the middle of the night. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next weekend. All right, take care.